are the San Francisco 49ers. So the state of the franchise for the San Francisco 49ers. Now, the San Francisco 49ers, I mean, they had a really tough season in 2020. They went 6-10. They were in the playoff hunt for a good portion of the season, but they couldn't make it in the end because injuries just took too much of a toll on them. Now, how good are the 49ers going to be this year in the NFC West? Where do you rank? And I'm asking you guys this because I want to know you guys' thoughts, but where do you rank the 49ers in the NFC West division? Do you think that they are the best team in the division, the second best team, the third best team, or the worst team in the NFC West? Because I want to know. Because me personally, I think that the 49ers are either the first or the second best team in this division. When they are fully healthy, this is one of the more complete rosters in the NFL. Now, the biggest question heading into this offseason for San Francisco is how are you going to approach losing defensive coordinator Robert Saleh? What is going to be the impact of losing Robert Saleh as he took the head coaching job with the New York Jets? How's the defense going to look? On top of that, you have to improve the cornerback position. You have pretty much all the cornerbacks on your team mostly who are upcoming free agents. Now, Richard Sherman is going to be a free agent. It is expected that the 49ers are not going to retain him. Emmanuel Mosley is a restricted free agent. And Jason Verrett is also going to hit the free agent market as well. So for the 49ers, how's your defense going to look? And how are you going to improve the cornerback position? Now, for the offensive side of football, okay, the offensive line is still really good, even though Trent Williams, we don't know what's going to happen with him. Is he going to be retained by the 49ers? Are they going to give him the franchise tag? Or maybe they could trade for Orlando Brown and get younger. But for the 49ers, the biggest question on the offense is Jimmy Garoppolo. Is Jimmy Garoppolo going to be the starting quarterback week 1 for the 49ers when the 2021 NFL season kicks off? Because as of right now, you can say that the 49ers are either the first or the second best team in this division, but they do have the worst quarterback in the division. This is a division that has Kyler Murray, Russell Wilson, Matthew Stafford, really good quarterbacks, and the 49ers have Jimmy Garoppolo. Is Jimmy Garoppolo enough to help the 49ers not only win this division, but continue to compete for Super Bowls when they are really healthy? Now, Jimmy Garoppolo got the 49ers to the Super Bowl a couple of years back when they lost, well, not a couple of years back, but in the previous Super Bowl when they lost to the Kansas City Chiefs. Now, Patrick Mahomes showed everybody why he was the best quarterback in the NFL, and Jimmy Garoppolo showed everybody why he is considered above average to average quarterback. So for the 49ers, I mean, does Kyle Shanahan feel like there is kind of a little bit of desperation there to try to catch up to where the Seahawks, the 49ers need to be? Because what the 49ers need is to also be able to not only win games, but you also have to have a quarterback that can win those big games for you. And for Kyle Shanahan, does he feel like Jimmy Garoppolo is good enough to win those big games? Because you look at the Rams, they traded away Jared Goff and Matthew Stafford. The Cardinals have Kyler Murray. And you have Jimmy Garoppolo. So, despite the fact that you have a really good team, is Jimmy Garoppolo going to hold you back from being a contender? I feel like the 49ers are in the same situation that the LA Rams were in. Now, the LA Rams were in the same situation because you had Jared Goff. Now, we knew that Jared Goff was capable of leading a franchise to the Super Bowl. We saw that in the past because he took the Rams to the Super Bowl in 2018 when they lost to the New England Patriots. But then he started to decline. He started to regress. For San Francisco, you're in that similar predicament because you have Jimmy Garoppolo, but you don't know if Jimmy Garoppolo is going to be enough to win you a Super Bowl. Sean McVay realized, and the Rams organization and front office realized that, hey, Jared Goff is, holding us back from winning a championship. And if you're a 49ers fan, you have to ask yourself, Is Jimmy Garoppolo going to keep us from winning the championship? Because you saw what happened to the Los Angeles Rams. Jared Goff, I feel like it's the sole reason why the Rams didn't make it to the Super Bowl this year. And I understand that it is a team game. But just because this is a team game doesn't mean you can't have weak links on the team that holds you back. For all you guys that have played football and have played on good teams, everybody on a good team has some weak spots on the team, or has a player or two that holds them back from reaching their potential. For Jimmy Garoppolo, could he be holding back the 49ers from winning a Super Bowl? We may not know until this season. So if you're the 49ers, are you going to give Jimmy Garoppolo another season to prove that he is the guy to lead your franchise to the Super Bowl? Or are you going to end up being like the LA Rams, having Jimmy Garoppolo hold back your franchise? That's the question. It's just a matter of, do you still believe in Jimmy G? Or do you feel like you're going a different direction? Because I know there are a lot of 49ers fans who are going to say, JT, Jimmy Garoppolo just took us to a Super Bowl like a year ago. Why would we move on from him? Okay, that is a year ago. That's a year ago. Times are different. You have the worst quarterback in the division. You saw what happened to the Rams. Rams fans were saying the same thing. And look what happened. Are you going to, wait for Jimmy Garoppolo to prove to you why you should move on from Jimmy Garoppolo? Or should you try to hop on it now and make a blockbuster trade to try to get a guy like Deshaun Watson, or try to get an upgrade from Jimmy Garoppolo? Are you going to wait, or are you going to act now? Because it's easy to say that Jimmy Garoppolo is the guy now, but then you end up being in a situation like the LA Rams when Jimmy Garoppolo ends up playing average and holds you back. So for Shanahan, it's just and John Lynch, it's just a matter of, are we going to have to wait another season to see if Jimmy Garoppolo is the guy now, and maybe he proves us right? Or are we going to be proved wrong and Jimmy Garoppolo shows us why we need to move on from him? Because I'm not really sold on the notion that Kyle Shanahan and John Lynch keep pushing that Jimmy Garoppolo is their guy. Because if Jimmy Garoppolo was your guy, then you wouldn't have all of these trade speculations. And it has been confirmed that the 49ers were in the market or were in discussions for Matthew Stafford. If you believe that somebody is your guy, these rumors would not pop up. Okay, like if you know that you have your franchise quarterback, you wouldn't be having all of these rumors and all of these reports talking about how you're looking to acquire Matthew Stafford in a trade. I'm just saying, Deshaun Watson is the franchise guy for Houston, and prior to this offseason, we didn't hear anything about Houston having any concerns about Deshaun Watson being their franchise quarterback. Same thing with Tennessee. We don't have any rumors or reports coming out that Tennessee is looking to upgrade from Ryan Tannehill. I'm just saying, if you really believe that somebody is your guy, you want to have all these rumors and reports coming out. And I do believe that there is truth to the fact that the 49ers want to upgrade from Jimmy Garoppolo. And I can understand why. And if you are a 49ers fan, you can understand why too, because you have the worst quarterback in the division. So do you want to get proved wrong that Jimmy Garoppolo isn't your guy? Or are you going to try to hop on it now and try to improve the quarterback situation before it's too late and Jimmy Garoppolo holds you back from winning a Super Bowl? That is the question at hand. So for the state of the franchise for the 49ers, I do expect this team to be one of the best teams in the NFC when they're fully healthy. But I don't know if they are going to make it to the Super Bowl, because like I saw last year with the LA Rams, I believe the LA Rams were Super Bowl contenders, but they got held back by Jared Goff. Is Jimmy Garoppolo going to hold back San Francisco like how Goff held back the Rams last year? That is going to be a really big question to watch heading into next season.